Hi guys, it's Shani here today. I'm here with a tutorial which was requested on my Facebook page. I'll post a link below for a holiday glittery look. This is a look I actually did wear last year for Christmas, and it's just a very simple navy dark blue with silver glitter. A lot of time when people think Christmas they think greens, reds or golds, things like that. For me, because in Australia our summers are so hot and summer falls in over Christmas for us. Like last year our Christmas was 45 degrees Celsius, which is really quite hot. So I think of ice and cool tones and freezing and snow. So this is my sort of homage to snow and winter really. Yeah, so if you have any other further requests or looks you'd like done, feel free to tweet me, post to my Facebook or my blog. Yeah, alright guys, well, let's get on to it. Okay, so I've already primed my eyes using the TikTok Cosmetics Prime of the Times 3-in-1 Face, Lip and Eye Primer. Then getting onto a base, I prefer to use a primer and then a colour base. I'm going to give you a few different options because you know not everyone has the same. I'm going to be using today the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Pots and Pans. It's a nice metallic silver colour. But if you don't have that, you could alternately try the Maybelline Colour Tattoo in Eternal Silver. A shade like Evil Shades Polaris Spectrum Pot. So there's a nice silver there as well. The MAC Painterly Paint Pot. Or even something like the TikTok Cosmetics Infinity Eyeshadow Base in Milky Way. Just a few alternatives because not everyone has the same products. And you can also use whatever really works for you. If you don't use a base, that's fine. If you do, you can use whatever works. Okay, so going in with my pots and pans, just going to do a rough little sketch. Just sort of all over the lid shape. Doesn't need to be neat. Just a nice even coat. I just did that. Okay, so now we have our base on. Then going with my Sigma E55 brush, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Spoiled Brat palette. I'm going to take this silver brow bone colour. I'm just going to apply that all over the lid. Just pat it on over that base. But in that general lid shape, you don't want it to go too far above the crease. Again, you don't have to use the products I'm using, you can use whatever you have. Then taking my Sigma E25 blending brush and the Sigma Paris palette, we're going to go in with, I'm going to say this wrong, Scene, the navy blue there. Just going to go from the corner of my eye just above the crease and then in above the crease. Just doing a little circular motion, just creating a nice blended effect. And just bring a little bit of that blue into the silver so you sort of get a bit of a smoky, steely grey. And build it up to whatever sort of intensity you would prefer. Now, I don't know if you can hear that motorbike in the background, but it is the weekend here, so everyone's sort of a bit excited. Okay, so when you sort of get the shape that you would prefer, I prefer sort of a semi-rounded cat eye type. I'm going to go in with my BH Cosmetics blending brush. I'm just going to blend this all together. And I know it's taking off a lot of that blue, but if you don't blend it, this sort of doesn't work very well. It looks a bit of a hot mess. You can see it's all blended, but the blue's really faded out. So I'm just taking back that Sigma fluffy brush, just dip it back into Sign, and then just sort of pack the colour in again. Just very lightly, just pack it on. So once you sort of have your eyes sort of matching, just taking another Sigma E55, a clean one. I'm going in with MAC's Orb eyeshadow. I'm just going to pat that in under my brow bone. And again, use whatever colour you would normally use for your brow bone highlight. You don't want it to be too shimmery. This is a satin finish, so that works really well for this. You could alternatively use a matte shade close to your skin tone. So you can see how that also helps to fade out that blue. So basically our eyeshadow is done. But to kick it up a notch, we're going to add a bit of glitter. So I have, again, 3 alternatives for glitter. For example, you want to make sure whatever glitter you put on face, it's cosmetic grade glitter, because if it's not, it could get into your eyes and it could cause some damage. I have here one of the Obsessive Compulsive Cosmetics glitters in Mirrorball. So you can see here it's quite holographic. You can see the rainbow effect there. Got the Mad Style Cosmetics Drink Me glitter, which is a nice silver, very fine. Or I have here also the Eye Candy glitter sprinkles, and this is in Jawbreaker, in their super fine cut glitter. I'm going to be using the Eye Candy. To apply glitter, you want a really good glitter base. I prefer to use the Eye Candy Liquid Sugar. You can get it on the Eye Candy website, which I'll post below. So just taking a little bit on my finger. You don't want much, you just want your finger to be a little bit damp. You can see it's a really nice bright glitter. I sort of have, sort of about that much, and just pat it over the silver areas, adding more as you need it. You sort of want to take that just a little bit in the blue and just blend a little bit into the blue. Not a lot, just a little bit, so it's not like a stark contrast. Now, the camera's not picking this up overly well, but there is definitely a lot of nice shimmer and glitter in there. So you can see there the really nice effect the glitter has. Lastly, taking a fluffy angled brush. This is Bedhead's brush in Sexy. Taking the Paris palette again, we're just going to go in with their highlighter Lumiere. Dip it in that, and then just brush this in our inner corner up till it meets that blue, just to help blend it out. And also bring a little bit of that down on your lower waterline. My Sigma E30 pencil brush. Dip that into Sane, and then just blend it on your lower lash line. Using Smashbox's Lash DNA. And you'll notice you might get a little bit of glitter fall out, but that will come off with a fluffy brush. Black eyeliner on your waterline. I'm using the Urban Decay 24/7 pencil in Perversion. You could add some liquid liner to the top or some pencil liner if you chose, but I prefer this just by itself. And then my Napoleon brow pencil in Chocoholic, just to finish off the look. You always want to make sure your brows are very well groomed, because they really do help to finish your look. That pencil with the Sigma brow powder. I got this as a free sample in Scarlet. So you can see we have a little bit of glitter fall out here, so just brush that away. Blush. Because this is a really sort of bright intense look, we're just going to go in with this peachy tone here. Peach, on my Sigma F40. Now for lips, you always want to make sure that you moisturise your lips. I always moisturise mine before I put my foundation and stuff on, so it has time to soak in. And for this look, because again the eyes are so bright, you want to sort of try and go a natural, not so intense lip. Some things you could try would be the NYX lip stain, the 16 hour. This is champagne stain, or the NYX lipstick in Tea Rose, or Napoleon Perdez lipstick in SMP. For this look, I'm just going to use the Tea Rose, and just a little. And that's done. Just a really nice, fun and very quick and easy Christmas look, or seasonal look really. Yeah, if you wanted to, you could add false lashes. But I feel that this is quite dramatic on its own without the use of false lashes, but you would always be welcome to use those. So yeah, that's the look. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave any comments, questions, requests below. I'll also leave the link to my blog, Twitter, Facebook and Instagram. Alright guys, I'll talk to you later. Bye.